What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Wolf King's Vids. All right, welcome to Wolf King's Vids. I'm your host, Wolf King, and today we'll be discussing a bit of old news, but just helping a dear, I would like to say, in some sense, a friend in his era of judgment, and that's G-Man. Apparently, he thinks that there's no more separation of church and state, and we're just gonna watch this video. This is gonna be a quick response, so don't worry. A quick response to his video: no more separation of church and state.
I told you guys these atheists were living in limbo. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Preacher Circle Ministries. I'm supposed to be closing my store right now. I'm not even supposed to be doing this, but who cares? Because I got some great news here, guys. There is no more separation of church and state no more. I know that's not necessarily good, and it's some Bible prophecy that we got to take into an account, because the next thing they're going to do is make us pay taxes. But we'll get to that in a minute. But there is no more separation of church and state. What these atheists are, they're the secular society. Yeah, right. We've been telling these guys this over and over and over.
They say ignorance is bliss, but at least he's happy, right?
And over again. And now Donald Trump has basically destroyed the Johnson law that prevented us from being able to talk about the politics and endorsing candidates. Oh my God, the things I'm going to do this week. Oh Lord. But you want to know what, guys? It gets, actually, you know, it ain't going to get better, because there's Bible prophecy involved, and I'm going to give you the bad news a little bit later. But I even warned a certain agnostic here on the internet that you better go on YouTube and talk about this before I get on here, which he didn't take my advice. Just sent him the link, and I told him, read it and weed. There is no more separation of church and state.
Okay, so there was that. There's that. And here's the reality. Okay. On May 4th, 2017, Trump signed the presidential executive order promoting free speech and religious liberty. The executive order does not, nor can it, repeal the Johnson Amendment, nor does it allow preachers to endorse from the pulpit. But it does direct the Department of Treasury that churches should not be guilty of implied endorsements, where secular organizations would not be. And there's also an article here from the Washington Post that states that he wasn't aware of any implied endorsements that have been a precedent. So, yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, that is ironic, G-Man telling someone else to read it and weep. Yeah, but he also made a follow-up video to this.
Separation of church and state. I told one of the customers, they were cracking up. They was like, yes. Next thing you know, we'll be able to pray in school again, and we'll be able to glorify Jesus in school. Yes, man. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
But just so we're clear, even if the Johnson Amendment was, in fact, gotten rid of or done away with, I don't think that violates the Establishment Clause codified in the First Amendment about freedom of religion and no law establishing respecting the establishment of religion. But yeah, that being said, let's look at his next video. Okay.
So we are going to celebrate the fact that the atheists have been wrong for quite some time, and hear the government endorse the fact that they are a bunch of jerks, okay? And there's no more separation of church and state. Come on, guys, you can do it with me. Yes, 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 yes.
What a retard.
Yes, okay? So, got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and also, like, the saddest part about this is, like, he's figuring this out. He's learning about this, like, several months after the fact. It's kind of Shows how out of date he is and how touchy he is with the real world.
Celebrating to do today. A lot of you have no idea.
But that's pretty obvious at this point.
What I'm talking about. But I'll show you soon. I even seen Brother Antonio disagree with me in the live chat, and I had like Steve on the phone, like, oh, G-Man, even Antonio disagrees with you. Chill out, relax. We got a show for you guys today, and we are going to celebrate the separation of church and state. But there's good news with this, and obviously there's bad news with this, because you got to understand something. Bible prophecy is still Bible prophecy, and I ain't stupid. I know why they're really
false
doing what they're doing. All right, so let's take a look at watching this thing so far before I get started. Okay, obviously the atheists are in the dark about this. They clearly don't know what the separation of church is.
Oh my God, holy fuck. Such cognitive dissonance.
And why a Christian would actually care about the topic. So I got a couple of videos I want you guys to see. I want you to hear it come out of the President of the United States own mouth. Okay, I want you guys to hear it yourself. So let me actually get this video so I can.
I mean, it's funny, like, he was against Trump initially, but now that he notices that he panders to Christians, apropos to his administration, now he's all for him. I love that. Yeah, he's easily convinced.
Let you guys actually, here goes the video right here. Good. Excuse me. I'm gonna let you guys see the video yourself. Give me a second here. Did I just close the window? Are you serious? All right, guys.
Oh, what a jackass. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward. I'm not gonna be at this shit all night.
We'll get this one right here.
It was Thomas Jefferson who said, "The God who gave us life gave us liberty." Our founding fathers believed that religious liberty was so fundamental that they enshrined it in the very First Amendment of our great and beloved Constitution. Yet for too long, the federal government has used the power of the state as a weapon against people of faith, bullying and even punishing Americans for following.
Yeah, this sounds like pandering to me. So I'm not surprised in this.
Their religious beliefs.
Now, at this point, who's controlling the government and who's doing that if that's happening? It ain't Christians, that's for sure. There's only one group on YouTube that I can think of that wouldn't want us to have a voice in this country. Let me think here a little bit.
Okay, let's move on.
An executive order to defend the freedom of religion and speech in America, the freedoms that we've wanted, the freedoms that you fought for so long, and we are doing it in just a little while right over here.
Wow, this seems so artificial, just like the clapping after Trump makes the declaration.
Thank you all. Thanks.
But this is honestly old news.
No American should be forced to choose between the dictates of the federal government and the tenets of their faith. As I campaigned across the country, faith leaders explained that they were prevented from speaking their minds because of a 1954 rule known as the Johnson Amendment.
And that ain't a problem no more. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Atheists, listen to this. And I know this is 8 months old. Pay attention, young people. You'll learn something today.
Holy fuck. Like cognitive dissonance at all. Jesus. It's not even funny.
About it a lot. Under this rule, if a pastor
Yeah, pay attention, young people. Don't be like this guy. He's dumb. He's alone. He has a shit job. Yeah. Yeah. This guy represents all of the negatives you don't want to embrace.
Priest or imam speaks about issues of public or political importance, they are threatened with the loss of their tax-exempt status, a crippling financial punishment, unfair. But no longer. I promised to take action if I won. I gave you no promise, that's for sure. If I didn't win, I guess I'd be gone, right? I'd be out enjoying my life, I think. But I wouldn't be helping you with the Johnson Amendment. And to this end, this financial threat against the faith community is over. In just a few
I
moments.
just want to put it out there that the separation of church and state prevents the church from being directly involved with the state or having anything to do with their political policies. Please, thank you.
Moments I will be.
Yeah, that's good. Let me give you a gold star right there. But G-Man, I gotta be honest with you. The fact that someone who, I don't know, was supposedly like individualistic in their thought, skeptical of the government, it's really weird how basically that, you know, because Trump's speech, I mean, it panders to the lowest common denominator. I mean, it's sort of like a guy, I don't know, it's like feeling accomplished and proud that he's shit crew for life. I mean, the fact that this guy can basically dumb down these sentiments to where, you know, like average Americans like yourself buy it without fact checking. I mean, it's really, it's very telling and it's very sad because it kind of shows that you know, you saying many times that you're not stupid. It's kind of the other way around.
Signing an executive order to follow through on that pledge and to prevent the Johnson Amendment from interfering with your amendment rights. And you're the people I want to listen to. Everybody what to do. I want to hear it from you. And so do a lot of other people. So you're now in a position where you can say what you want to say. And I know you'll only say good and you'll say what's in your heart. That's what we want.
Okay, I really don't give a shit about this.
Without being wise and not have a permit and not need to have one to go out there and do the things that we do.
Wait a minute.
And you know you can get a permit and do it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about us doing it without being harassed by the police. I'd be very happy when laws are actually made where we can actually go outside and evangelize and not have a permit. One to go out there and do the things that we do.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. I think you do need, like, you honestly do need a permit, like, at least with regard to the public sphere in certain areas where you're allowed to go. Because there are some private residents or places where, you know, that shit just, that's no better than soliciting, honestly. So yeah, there's that.
Anyway, that's the video, guys. I want to clarify a couple of things. I did make one mistake earlier today when I thought that this happened.
One mistake. Well, at least that's a start. One mistake. This dumbass fool thought it went down today. Well, not today, yesterday.
Today, because I got this text on my phone when my family texted me something saying, and I saw it, you know, and then I immediately made the video because I heard what he said. And then when I got home and I looked at the date of the video, it said 2007.
I guess not reading runs in the family. Or not reading well.
The point of the matter is, we don't have that limitation on us no more to have our pastor speak about political matters. The only way a pastor could do it if he was not 501c, if he didn't have the 501c3 status. If you got the 501c3 status and you're tax exempt, you couldn't talk about these things. But now that the tax exemption is off of us, status. Now that Trump took away the Johnson Amendment, which Trump Harrison is going to talk about a little bit more in detail on his YouTube channel when I end this. we now have the freedom to say the things that we need to our congregations regarding the political matters. And I don't even think Donald Trump understands how powerful that is. But people are more likely to listen to their pastors, into what they see on the news, what they see on the net, on other things like that and whatnot. So very powerful. Like if my pastor goes up there and endorses someone, that person's probably going to get every vote in that particular church because we trust our pastors.
Yeah, I don't think so. A lot of them are shysters. If they're not trying to get into your pocket, they're trying to get in your daughter's or your white pants. But those are outliers. Let me not go there. Okay, I'm kind of bored with this shit. Any other gem out of this third?
Somebody's asking me for the date that this was done. The video is done on May 4th, 2017. When the actual law was signed, I don't know.
Why am I not surprised? This is pretty fucking boring. Yeah. Yeah. So the Johnson Amendment wasn't actually repealed. Yeah, there was just a bit of nuance there. I mean, there was a claim of an executive order which was done, but it didn't mean anything really. And the fact that G-Man didn't even do like the little bit of worth of like an iota bit of research on this, rather than just reading the freaking title. I mean, it really just shows that this guy is completely fucking ignorant, like beyond all repair. Form that kind of stupidity. I mean, like to jump up and down as if that's like that's a victory, that you have a one-track mind. I just can't imagine that. I really can't. That's just sad. G-Man, dude, read something. But before that, like, sit your ass down and shut up. Just dumb as hell. Anyway, this has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Stop out at Dare to Know, and peace out. I'm not kidding, man. The CCP, they are a shit crew for life. Ciao.